Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Car that needs no introduction, the 2021 Nissan GT-R R35 for you Nissan enthusiasts. We've got some snow. It's the one day this week that it's going to be snowing, and that's perfect because we have a set of Bridgestone Blizzak winter tires here on Godzilla. I actually really like these wheels too. I've never seen them on the GT-R, so I'll see if that's new for. But anyway, before we get too excited, welcome to our live drive. If you've never joined us before, then extra special welcome. This is an opportunity for us to hang out with you all in the comments and the chat and kind of give a as personalized experience with these cars as we can for all of you subscribers. If you're watching this after the fact, then if you feel free to hit that subscribe button and keep an eye out for our live drives. We typically try to do them Tuesdays, 4 o'clock has kind of been when we've settled into doing them, but we might have a few this week because we've got a lot of exciting cars here at Daily Motor. So we've got Alyssa behind the camera. She and I are going to be handing things back and forth. And it's been a little while since we've had a sports car here at Daily Motor because it's not exactly sports car season. But some of the manufacturers this year have been interested in doing something a little different, and that's been putting winter tires on their sports cars. We had that C8 Corvette, which technically was only on all seasons, but it did fine. And then there's also an Acura NSX running around on winter tires. So I don't know if we'll get that here because it's out on the East Coast, but I'm just happy to have this because this is all-wheel drive, featuring the same 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V6. It's been featured in the GT-R since 2008 when it came out for the 2009 model year. But it works. If it's not broken, don't fix it. 566 horsepower in this base trim. It's not a Nismo, but I still think it looks good. Alyssa even specifically asked me, don't show me the car before we get it.
That's right.
And now that you see it, what do you think?
It does. It gives me Nismo vibes. Yeah, that white one that we had.
Oh yeah, we had the baby to this car, the 370Z.
Yep.
But this is a whole new beast.
Yes, Charlie says this is going to be the fastest car I've ever been in.
I think so. Someone will have to look up, maybe if we've got Moran Samani in the comments or something, he can look up what the 0 to 60 time difference is between this and the AMG GT63S. That's the only car I think, and maybe the M8. That might have been
the
slightly
M8 was something I was thinking of too. I remember that being terrifying.
But even though those cars are,
in a good way,
they might be slightly faster 0 to 60, this car is still kind of old school and more visceral. So you're gonna see and feel it differently than any other car. The only downside is the roads are wet and obviously in some cases snow covered. So you're not gonna get it quite as hard of a launch as we would on dry pavement with summer tires, but trust me, it'll still be.
It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
With that.
No, I think for a car that's one of the oldest cars in the market still, it looks pretty cool. It's got a good mixture of like aggressive but also kind of flowing lines.
Yeah.
Very classic sports car physique.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And a nice blue too.
It's beautiful. It really stands out.
And I noticed it's got very similar door handles to our new Model Y, where you have to push in with your thumb and pull out.
I wonder when it switched over to doing those, or if it always did, and they'd
always had.
Really?
Yeah, this was probably one of the first cars with that.
Wow.
That design.
Okay, so Tesla was not the first one to do that. Neat.
No, it's a pretty good way to have aerodynamic door handles, but still be functional.
Look at these wheels.
Big old brake calipers.
They're beautiful. Look how clean they are inside.
Yeah, what size are we running back here? We've got.
They're quite large. There's like no sidewall there.
285/35 R20s. Yep.
285/35.
Can you open the trunk without the key?
I did not think that you could. Jeez. Also, look at the size of your shell height. Look how large they are. Is it ridiculous? Okay, well.
Not only that, but I think
that's my hand for size.
I think they're blue too. They're very dirty right now. It's hard to tell. Oh, you can see better over here. They're titanium.
Oh, pretty.
So they're like a cured titanium finish.
That's nice.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll pop the trunk.
Pop the trunk here.
And we will be getting to your chats here once we get in the car.
It's just cold out, and we want to.
You can see the trunk can fit an Aldi bag, because we will be taking this grocery shopping afterward.
So that's going to be the real test.
It's a pretty deep trunk though, as supercars go. Like, think about that NSX we took out to the west side of the state. We couldn't fit both pieces of luggage, and I think we really had to shove. We just barely fit both of our pieces of luggage, and we couldn't really fit anything else.
Right.
This, you'd have no problem.
Yeah.
You had a little toolkit, or first aid kit. That's about it. But decent space. This is the Daily Driver supercar, everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
In blue.
Liz, if you want to come over here, I'm curious if you could even fit in the back seat.
In the back. Let's give them an overview of what it looks like without getting in. Well, I mean, yeah, go ahead and... So...
Do you have legs?
If so, cut them off.
So I'm curious here. I'll let you get in. Try to knock as much snow off as you can.
Also, the back seats don't depress.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I've got my big winter boots.
This will be interesting. And Alyssa's not a giant person, so you could even have a large child be about this size. Okay.
A large child.
All right. Bring it back.
Ow. Okay.
How is it back there?
Oh, it's actually fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now can I get in and actually drive like this? All right. Let me know how far back I can go.
About half an inch. Keep going. Okay.
All right. So I could drive like this exactly comfortable and ideally be back another 3 inches or so at least. But if we just needed to like make it down to the ice cream shop or something, I could.
It would be fine. There's a weird thing on the back of the seat where the leather actually keeps going down to the floor.
Oh, so you can't really get your feet?
So there's like a flap.
Huh.
So my feet are, it's actually like squishing my toes through my winter boots.
Weird.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
And that is the main thing that is the only uncomfortable aspect that I want to get out of the car right now.
Fair enough. Handcrafted stitch leather. Interesting. If I'm not mistaken, these are hand built in Japan.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, should we let you out?
Yes.
Cool door handles. Pull that up. Get out. You are free.
Okay.
Barely.
Ah. How? Wow. Okay.
Let's get that back. Kind of a weird seat adjuster. You push it back. It's kind of weird, but also kind of functional. Well, there are heated seats, Liz. They're on the seat. There's a little switch on the very side. Cool. And then you can raise the seat bottom right there. You can raise the whole thing from the back right there. So pretty nifty seat adjustments. These seem to be the base seats as well, and they're quite comfortable.
They're really comfortable. They're giving me Corvette vibes.
Ah. Yes, I was comparing this to the Corvette a little earlier in terms of like daily supercar types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. These do have 4 seats technically. But
yeah, this is a more practical car.
Little.
So what's going on in the comments section?
Right.
We should attend to that. Okay.
That's my favorite paint job ever.
Really? It is a pretty car.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Eskimo says Charlie's looking fly.
Haha, thank you. My Chrysler Pacifica hat.
Leo Drop says hello from Russia.
Cool. More international folk.
Nice. Yas, Pittsburgh Man, and Abraham Roy are in.
Good to hear.
Con 1000 says do Snownuts 2.7 seconds.
We will need, I think I have $10. If we get $10 of donations or $5 from Cash App, then we will definitely go do some Snownuts.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
That's all it takes. And that's $10 total. That's not from one person. So if everyone chips in, then we can get there real quick. And I did put in there in the description, if we hit $100 of donations, Alyssa will drive. I know it's steep because she really doesn't want to, but if someone really wanted to see Alyssa take on Godzilla, then $100 is what we need, or just $50 from Cash App. All Cash App donations count twice, and if you sign up for new Cash App, it'd only be like $45. So just saying.
Jeez. Marty W says we're gonna need my reaction to a launch control.
Oh yeah, that's happening. I have not been more than like half throttle in the car yet with Alyssa, so yeah. I was saving it for you guys.
Cool. And then Veskimo says Alyssa should launch it.
Well, all right, maybe $150 for Alyssa to launch. It's not the hardest launch control in the world, so...
no, we reviewed it on the way here.
Right, yep.
All right. And then Yas says we need Alyssa to review the Model Y, which is probably
that will happen
in the future. Yes.
Yes, that'll definitely happen. Yeah, Alyssa, so far you've loved driving it, right?
I love driving it. It's really fun. It's taken me a minute to get used to the regenerative braking, and not like being too jolty with it. But I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It definitely takes some getting used to.
Right.
All right, let's fire this thing up.
All 5 tunes.
Sounds very mechanical. You hear everything ticking around and clunking.
Do you want this here?
No, we can
It's
put it
not
down here
gonna
now. I know. It's kind of a cool cockpit. Definitely dated, but not in a sensitive way. You've got all these various touchscreen options, which you can also control from here. See all this fun things like brake pedal, how much I'm pressing it, same with the accelerator.
Wow. Listen to that, that's ridiculous.
It's just a V6.
It's those tailpipes, probably.
And the 2 turbos spinning along. All right.
The Pittsburgh Man says, I wonder if Nathan will actually me a Nissan. Nathan's probably watching right now.
I wonder that too. It's actually kind of funny that Nathan wasn't here for this because he seems to be here for almost every Nissan we review. All right, I wonder what the Pittsburgh Man thinks because he also usually partakes in Nissan trashing. We are going to start off right away with putting that up in R, suspension and comfort, and ESC off.
How much does this cost?
I think the one we're in is about 120.
Oh.
Yes. This is for you.
Okay.
And shifter's kind of weird. You have to go down, over, down.
Is that a Nissan thing or is?
Not really. It's like just for this car that it does that. This thing's actually remarkably easy to drive.
Good. If I ever drive it.
And one thing that's really weird with the GTR is the automatic transmission upshifts super quickly. So we're only doing 40 miles per hour now. It's already up at 6th gear. It gets there right away.
Wow, okay.
So unless you really, really lean onto the power hard, there's no like drive modes or anything. So it doesn't have an aggressive shift pattern. If you want it to shift aggressively, you have to just go into manual and do it yourself.
With the paddle shuttles.
Right. And it does shift quite quickly. That's downshift. It doesn't upshift very fast. I guess it does if you're up. I was thinking earlier today while I was driving this car, back when it came out,
Oh my god.
they equated this to like driving a video game. It was considered to be a very digital car, very modern, futuristic type. Now it's like the opposite. Now this feels like an old school car, and everything else you drive feels like you're just driving a video game.
Got it.
This has so much more character than anything BMW's come out with in the last 5 years, probably.
Gosh. Listen to those turbos.
I know, it's like a wind farm happening back there.
Oh, they're the pop-pops.
Yep.
Nice.
Instant shift.
Seriously.
There's no
Crazy.
gap in power.
Wow. Alright, gotta set my phone. There's no, oh no, handle.
Fortunately for you, we're not going to be able to corner super fast because of wet and winter tires, yeah.
Tiny Ford up there. Woo! Was there some slipperiness right there?
Traction control's on. So the other thing is we may have to get gas during this live drive because I thought I'd have enough to get through, but
Yeah.
the last thing we want to do is have to call the topher and have him bring us
tow
fuel.
us or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to turn into the topher, the TOW FBR. So we'll see if we can manage a launch control up on this next section of road. It'll be pretty flat, straight. We'll see what the traffic is like.
I gotta read some comments.
This Explorer is probably going to follow us. Oh my gosh, it's so much rougher in sports suspension mode. There is a car behind us. Let's see if we can get enough gap on him here.
You could have done like a 0 to 60. Or the other way.
Alright.
You're gonna go down this way?
Yeah.
That's probably better. And they're catching up.
It's not the smoothest section of asphalt, but we'll see what it can do. I think it's gotta be manual mode, right?
Yep.
Is traction control supposed to be full off or up into R
Let
mode?
me check.
Because I thought it said full off. It's been a little while since I've launched a GTR.
This actually does not.
There we go. Maybe, no, I think it is supposed to be automatic mode. Because that, let's see. That one just spun them, all four tires.
Yeah.
We got all-wheel drive clutch temperature high. Stop vehicle until warning turns off.
Oh boy. Yeah, I smell stuff.
Well, while we're stopping the vehicle somewhere, we can see exactly, remind myself how to do launch control.
Yeah. Jeez.
All right.
Okay.
Someone I'm sure will say in the comments too, but.
Yeah, where's Moran, man?
GTR launch control. Oops. Anything going on in the comments?
I'm catching up on them. It smells burny.
Those are tires.
Yes. It smells like tires. I think people are pretty much just saying what they'd rather have for the price of this car.
Ah. How to. It says manual, set the torque to R, and off. Huh. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens once this cools down.
Yeah, that's what. Did you look at that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought it was. That's what we do.
What is the fastest car I've ever driven?
Oh, sorry. This one says put transmission and traction control to R modes. Come to a complete stop, put on the brake, floor the gas, revs climb and hold, quickly release. GTR and manual plus R transmission and VDC. Alright. Fastest car you've ever driven? Probably the Corvette.
Yeah. You guys didn't get to see that, but I got to drive it home from...
somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere. I think it was a family member's house.
Let's see. Maybe shutting it off, turning it back on, see what happens. Okay.
I still smell those tires.
Yeah.
We didn't break it, did we?
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, yeah, I can't imagine the system would get that hot because it's cool outside,
right.
And we only did a few launches there.
Should be able to handle a lot more.
Yeah, these things are pretty stout.
Stout.
Yeah, seems fine.
Cool, good.
We'll see how long it takes us to get the fuel light. The ride bumps really well. I'm impressed. The steering is also pretty light, which those of you may know, I kind of like light steering. Alyssa likes a heavier steering, but I quite like this.
I do get that video game feel.
Do you?
I really do, yeah. Yeah, I grew up playing burnout race car games, kind of just on my own, so it does kind of feel like that, which is fun.
So yeah, I wonder why...
Yes?
I wonder why it wasn't doing, like, hooking up better, because the whole point of traction control is it's supposed to modulate, or the whole point of launch control is to modulate the traction control just enough for us to get the best launch. So let's try that one more time. We got R, it's an R driveline. Suspension doesn't matter, but we'll do R just in case. And no, it's a.
Which one is that?
Well, the form said. Here we go. Let's check a newer one here.
Is that traction control?
Yeah.
Probably would want that off.
Do not turn traction off.
Oh.
So this should be an R as well. So Google is wrong. Surprise, surprise. And then it should be full brake, full gas.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think launch control is working.
That's really interesting. What's it supposed to do? Because we're getting a lot of spinach.
Right, it's supposed to not spin. And it's also supposed to shift. Weird.
Yeah, that is super weird. Oh, jeez.
We got track on. Turn traction control back on.
No, I meant the people following that big car.
Oh.
Big truck with all those cars.
It's also really weird that, as I was saying earlier, the transmission, when it's in automatic mode, is not very responsive. So right now we're in 6th gear. If I floor it...
Oh, wow. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're not expected to just drive this in auto mode if you're driving aggressively. You're expected to be in manual mode. The if you drive aggressively for 10 seconds or so, the car will kind of learn, okay, they're trying to be aggressive, but it takes a minute for it to get there. So if you're just joining us here recently, we are out live driving the 2021 Nissan GTR. Having some fun, trying to figure out launch control. We don't know why it's slipping so much.
Is it just because the roads are a little wet?
But it shouldn't. I mean, it should.
Should do the thing.
In theory, it should modulate and give us just the right amount of traction. If we get $10 of donations total, we will go and slide this thing crazy. I've already got a few lots picked out, parking lots that are still snow covered. As you can see, it's nice and wintry here, and we are on winter tires.
Yeah.
So I was doing drifts with it earlier, and it was awesome. I was just like one finger sliding it all the way around. I was even like maneuvering around poles and stuff. It was so
my gosh, that's
controllable.
awesome.
Come on, buddy. Oh, he's going that way too. Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Pretty speedy. The seats hug you pretty nicely. I wouldn't want to be a larger individual in it. I feel like it would not be very comfortable.
Okay.
In the seats.
Got it.
Are you not very comfortable?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, these are nice seats. I think I like the bolsters where they are.
Okay.
They don't need to be
you're
adjusted.
small.
Yeah.
It's loud in here though. Tires are loud, exhaust is loud.
It is quite loud. I mean, it's lower to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Windshield wipers work well though.
Good. People in the chat are saying, hi, Chris.
Maybe the Topher was commenting.
I do not see. Woo! The
dynamic range is just so impressive. You can drive so hardcore and then immediately just be right back to just, whatever, just cruising.
I like that. That was like the whole car drifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Four-wheel drifts, man.
Man.
Yeah, that's what happens when you got wet road and 560 horsepower. Another thing that's kind of weird, take a look over here at the speed gauge on the left. You never really use anything but like the bottom third because all the way up is just illegal speed.
It goes all the way up to 220.
Right.
Yeah.
So just down here, and to be fair, maybe when you're in kilometers per hour, it works differently. But yeah, I think it's kind of silly.
Thepittsburgh Man just said 0 to 200 test.
Ha! That'd be nuts.
That'd be death.
Ha!
I'm pretty sure that'd be death.
Well, the other thing is we're on winter tires, so at some point those things would disintegrate. Oh, we can go back on comfort suspension.
Hammy Tech says it's weird. Alyssa isn't screaming like all the other girls
Ha!
while accelerating. Dude, I'm used to it by now. It's not even like, I haven't even been in that many fast cars, but I guess more so than the average girl. I did scream at the beginning a lot.
Right. Yeah, you guys missed the early day live drives.
Yeah.
Listen
Oh,
to me
and
all
those
the
aren't
time.
saved on the channel anymore,
Well,
so.
some of them are out, but yeah, not most of them.
Not the early ones. There was probably screaming.
That was 110.
That was about half of 200 now.
Yep. Another half to go. So, with these roads, I can't exactly freak Alyssa out.
Yeah, they're pretty beat up and it's wet out, so
Yeah.
recipe for not going too hardcore.
Right. I'm curious if anyone has any suggestions for why the launch control wasn't working.
Right.
Have you seen the Topher in the chat at all?
I have not.
Alright, because he launched this earlier this morning, maybe, I think it was yesterday. He and I were out doing some driving today in the snow with this and our new Tesla Model Y, and the Model Y was able to keep up with this in like just kind of, I would sort of take off like this. Not like that, sorry. A little bit of delay there, but I would take off fairly aggressively in this and the Model Y kept right up.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And probably a lot quieter.
Yes. Quite a bit. The only thing I realized about the Model Y in regard to volume, that huge glass sunroof, the panoramic roof thing, creates like an echo chamber, and I bet you would be a lot quieter in the cabin if it weren't for that.
Oh.
The sound just echoing off it.
That makes sense. Yeah. Do you think it's too cold outside for the launch control not to work?
It's possible. I would hope it would like tell us that somewhere, you know?
Right.
But it maybe.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Eric is asking if you cannot just brake torque it. I don't know what that means.
Well, the problem is when I think when we were working it there, it's just spinning a whole bunch afterwards. So we're not exactly getting a launch, and maybe the answer is it's just too slippery and we just can't get a good launch today.
That might be.
That's
yeah.
you know, it's possible. I mean, I don't want to break anything, but
Right.
we'll go this way.
Gotcha.
Later this week, you'll experience a good dry launch, and maybe we can film it for everybody.
Everyone is calling you the Topher.
Well, they're confused.
Introduce yourself, please.
This is Charlie, not Chris. Although a lot of people call me Chris on accident.
Everyone, we appreciate the love, and it's very nice, but this is Charlie.
The Topher has a smoother voice. It's got darker hair, more chiseled jawline, and better wheel control.
That's cute. You guys are nice.
Topher's wife doesn't live drive with him because he doesn't live drive.
Right.
We have talked about getting the Topher up to doing some live drive stuff here.
I think he'd be really fun.
Yeah, I think he would too.
Yeah, and you guys could switch.
Right.
Oh, hey, we've got Kyle.
Oh man, Kyle, it's been a minute. Hopefully he's feeling okay.
Oh, the Topher's in the chat.
Oh, he is? No?
What? Oh, he is?
Do we have a different Topher?
Oh, yeah, I missed him. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Sorry. That's embarrassing.
Does he have anything to weigh in on the launch control situation?
Yeah.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, everyone's mad at me.
There's a lot of comments, guys. That's why
There's
you.
a lot, yeah.
That's why you have to super chat so that your comment sticks out.
Yep.
Works out your neck muscles, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I'm kind of surprised the fuel light hasn't come on. We're down close to E at this point. But,
Any second now, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you're out here where all the gas stations are.
Maybe it's subconscious.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna look around for a few lots, see if there's any areas that if we hit that $10 donation mark, we can go and do some snow donuts.
Yeah, some Snownuts. Okay, he said all R mode, and
Yep.
you've got to shift with the paddles.
You do have to shift with the pedals. Okay, so that is weird that you have to shift with the pedals, but regardless of that, are we supposed to get wheel slip? Because we were sliding a bunch, but we'll try it one last time.
Yeah. What's this pre-recorded?
Oh, this road is cleared up a bit. That's full brake.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. Jeez. Nice. Wow.
So controllable.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Try to find some nice, big, open dirt roads or something that are still snow covered.
Oh boy.
Let us know in the comments if there's anything you guys would like to know, like to see, like us to play around with. Regarding the car, at least.
Ha.
Liz, if you want to try plugging into the battery pack over there.
Okay, yeah.
Bring it up, plug it in. Probably even leave the pack in the door. And then just make sure you press the button on
Yes.
the side. Cool. Help us from not dying on a live drive this time.
Does it show like a little charging thing on the side?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird GoPro quirk that it doesn't really show you anything. That's a cop, and I'm only slightly speeding, I think. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Does it have Pro Pilot Assist?
No.
Got it.
No. Pro Pilot Assist is Nissan's semi-autonomous driving mode, if you will. Pretty much just auto. The steering assist.
Yeah, I would not expect something like this to have that.
Nope.
Right. They would like to see the gauge modes in the screen and the customizations. Right here.
there's a few other ones, and you could push here and select all sorts of different options. Oh, fuel and range, that's useful. 38 miles. That should be fun.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is cool that you can kind of custom. This was one of the first cars to kind of have this whole thing where you can display all that information.
Is this a new wheel? Let me see him. Good.
It upshifts so quickly in auto mode. I've never gotten over that. I have driven a Nismo GTR as well, and that one is it feels more hardcore. The Premium is a nice daily driver type. The Nismo car is like, all right, this is serious.
Gotcha. Nice. Those graphics from does it have a cup holder for tofu deliveries? Very specific question. It's got a couple.
These 2 cup holders.
I put my gloves in.
And then one just for the back as well.
I gotta unplug it from the thing.
Yeah.
And then there's one lone one right there. Which looks rather silly, but there's 2 giant speakers right in between the back seats there. And it is a Bose sound system. Okay. Reading the comments right now. F.B.I Stop&Shop is not in the chat.
Bummer.
I feel like the person comes and goes. Shows up.
Probably.
Donates. That looks pretty decent, actually. We came here for the that Lexus. You did?
No, never been in this lot before.
Really?
Yep.
Must have been a place exactly like that.
Yeah, there are quite a few like this. This is a nice strip, though. I should ask these people if we can do instrument testing here.
Yeah.
All right, let's try one more launch control.
Okay. With the paddle shifters.
Manual, R. Full brake. Full gas.
Here it is.
I mean, maybe that's how it's supposed to work. I just didn't know the wheels were supposed to slip that much, but I've never tried launching a GTR or really any car in wet conditions like this, so.
It worked. It worked really well.
I mean, we did get up to speed, you're right.
Yeah. How fast did we get up to?
Probably 60 or so. Not really looking at the speed gauge doing that.
Would you say the LC500 or this is more fun to drive?
Probably the LC. This...
It was a lot smoother than this.
Yeah, this would not be as fun if it weren't for the fact that it's wet outside. I mean, if it were dry, we'd have to be doing really fast speeds and trying to corner really fast. It'd still be cool, but we wouldn't be able to be sliding it and things like that. Whereas the LC, you can slide down on dry pavement. So that's fun. We'll do a little walk around. We haven't been outside the vehicle here in a while.
Right.
I should fire up the GoPro app and make sure our stream health is good. That's in the green. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Nice.
Put it up here, get a little better signal. Let's see what other things we can do in the gauge cluster here. There's 19 different display options. That's impressive. Torque split, recent fuel economy, fuel range. What's fuel flow? Just low to high, okay? That's neat. What else we got? Accel pedal, brake pedal, steering, cornering G-force, total G-force, clock. Let's just do clock, that's peaceful. Double clock. What if... I'm gonna make a screen that's all clocks just to freak out the next person who gets the car. Oh, you can't do multiple. Darn it. When you put it in one place, you can't double it up. Bummer.
Yes, thank you.
Tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else of note here? I always thought this was kind of weird. The little airbag spot.
Someone said that was really ugly in the chat.
It looks like a butt. Like a crack right down the middle there. That's
funny.
like a butt. I still think the shifter's weird, how you kind of go down and over. Other than that, I mean, I really like this carbon fiber. I like how it's sort of just all black in here.
It is really sleek looking.
Yeah.
I like how these buttons are flush
Mm-hmm.
and they don't stick out.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it look so, I guess, masculine. Yeah, the whole thing just looks really very masculine in here, which is not a bad thing at all. Testing out materials up there.
Yeah. Ooh, these don't extend. It's a big L. Worthless car.
Well, there's not a whole lot of space for it to extend, too.
Yeah, still. Oh, let's make sure we're not in the way of this truck here.
Ooh, how is your seat comfort? Did you already talk about that?
We've talked about it a bit, but I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said before, the side bolsters are perfect for me at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Is there a car coming? Oh, a big, like, FedEx truck. Are we in his way, actually?
I don't... Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's about to back up. No, he's backing into that
Okay,
spot.
got it.
Yep.
Ooh, you know what we didn't do?
What did we not do?
We didn't do any revs with me with the camera outside.
Oh, we can do that.
We definitely need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go down the way here and try to find a,
Nice parking lot that's quite empty.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little less action.
We'll have to show them the engine.
Ah, yes.
Walk around. Revs from the outside. These are all demands.
Okay.
Those are normally things that we do as well.
When it's not freezing.
I did not expect that.
Making sure that cop is still stationary back there.
What's that? Oh, there's a cop back there?
Yeah. Cool car, man.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Do you think you'd take this or that NSX that we had?
Let me think 1 second. NSX.
The red one.
I don't know. I really don't know.
No?
What would you do?
Well, this is a good bit cheaper than the NSX. I think if they were the same price, probably, even if they weren't the same price, I guess, probably this. And the main reason being is practicality always speaks to me. And as much as, I think just from a purely driving experience, I'd rather have the NSX. And I think it was cooler than this. This is pretty cool.
Honestly, if I could choose, I would do a Mustang convertible. That's what I would do. We had it over the summer. I fell in love with it. It was beautiful. And we had that silver one with a red leather interior. That was, if I'm going to get anything that's supposed to be like it's not a supercar, but it's like a sporty kind of car, I'd probably pick that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, what do we think? The Dodge Grand Caravan or the two, the F-150 and the Explorer? Who's going to get off the line faster?
I think the Caravan.
Boy, we're going to be here all night. Oh, wow, the Caravan's getting it.
I told you.
Are we going to bring enough gap? Are we going to get a gap?
We're not. Not for another 20 seconds.
We got a gap.
about this yet, but the Corvette versus this GTR.
Well, I was talking about that earlier in my video. Corvettes, you could get 2 base Corvettes for the price of this.
Yeah.
But car for car, I would take this over the Corvette. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Corvette's very impressive, but until they come out with the flat plane V8, I just, man, I don't, and I like the small block too. It's just not the right engine for that car. And it's 2-seater, and I like, I don't know, I would take this. If someone was like, for the same price, you can either have a fully decked Corvette or this, or the GTR, I'd pick the GTR. Definitely.
Got it.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Man is asking if there are any plans for a Maserati on the channel. And we've only had one, right?
Had 2 actually. I don't think you rode in the other one. It was a SUV Levante.
And the other one was
That white
remember that one.
Quattroporte.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So they've been.
We'll probably get another one. They're just so garbage. They're just all
Tell
so
it like
bad.
it is, Charles.
So it's. Forgot my phone was on the dash.
Yeah, everyone in the channel is like, that phone's gonna go flying. It flew into my kneecap.
Yeah. No, we'll get another Maserati for you, just for you.
Just
But
for
I'm not gonna
Pittsburgh
like
Man.
it. Yeah. Unless it's Gran Turismo, that'd be cool. Still probably be bad, but be cool bad rather than just bad.
He's like, I know it holds gear and manual mode, so I'm not gonna ask for the test.
Yeah, I don't even think we've hit. Yeah, we have bounced off the rev limiter earlier. We were doing it and we were sliding.
Nice.
At 69 miles per hour is the top of second gear. Nice.
Huh. Really like an oh no handle right there. Right now.
See, the nice thing about having all this power is I knew somebody was in my blind spot, but if I just went fast enough, then they wouldn't be in my blind spot anymore.
What blind spot?
Exactly.
Is then the result.
Right. The only blind spot you get is the lines blurring as you go into hyperspace. Let's bring up, wait, can you not? You can't customize these gauges while you're moving, I guess.
Well, that makes sense. Probably don't want you to do that. How was the gas? Are we in red? Really?
That's what I was going to do. I was going to bring up the remaining fuel thing on here, but I guess you can't customize it type stuff. So we're going to be wrapping up here probably 15 minutes or so, but if we hit $10, we will go hit up a lot and we will slide this thing around in the snow. We'll have Alyssa get out and cover it that way and do a holler and a half.
Nice.
Just $10. Chat, $5 cash, hashtag Daily Motor. Help pay for our gas. Pretty much all it does. Whenever you guys donate in the live drives, it just helps pay for the gas.
Here's a good question for you.
Okay.
This or your favorite car in the whole world, the Porsche 911.
The 911.
Yeah.
Well, it's tough because it's been so long since I've driven a 911. But it'd be a 911.
Yeah, hands down.
This has a little bit more raw character than a 911 does, but still gotta go with 911. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up the fuel thing here. Oh, we still have 33 miles. Great.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay.
Should we hop out and do another look around?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I really like the door handles. You can just put 2 fingers in there and... There it is in this beautiful blue. The one thing is kind of weird, I don't know if you could see this in the thumbnail, but at certain angles it looks like the blue of the bumper is different than the blue on the hood, but who knows, maybe somebody got in an accident with this and
They had to replace it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
That's actually the prettiest engine I think I've ever seen.
What's cool is it's like actually mostly the engine rather than just being a plastic cover. I mean, there is a cover, but right there, those are the real headers.
That's really pretty.
Must be at least. Yeah.
Ooh, you gotta get down here.
Oh yeah, hand built by, oh boy, Tsunami Uyanama.
Uyama.
That's cool. Hand built.
That's really cool.
Yep. Pretty stuff. Okay.
Oh, you turned it off. You gotta do the rev.
We'll fire it back up. This is kind of weird. Is this supposed to go? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
It's a double latch, I guess. Yeah. Looking good. As I said earlier, I like these wheels. I'm not sure if these are new for 21 or not, but they look really nice. There's really nothing I would change about the appearance of this car.
It's really sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty well cemented.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see these titanium. Oh, I guess I should have my phone on me because that's the hot spot.
That's fair.
Ugh. I'll actually let you take it for when you do the revs. Yeah. The titanium pipes are all covered up, but if they were clean, you could see a nice, cool metallic blue color. Yeah. Yeah, look how much cleaner it is right there. I guess I can just take some snow and I don't want to touch it though. It's hot.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, even that helps though.
Snow melted.
Yeah.
Right on it. That's cool. Ready?
Yeah, I'll start it up.
We're rev ready. We're rev hungry.
Should have made him donate for that.
They're all 14. They can't. I should probably back up. This is gonna be hot. Make it pop.
So it's got a soft limiter.
Oh.
But what we can do here, come on over here for a sec.
It won't pop.
Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna back up a ways, and then I'll just do like a little drifty slide, and that'll
Make it pop.
yeah, or at least get it. I don't know if it'll pop, but at least.
Where should I stand?
How about
On the curb back here somewhere?
probably like right behind the car, not directly behind, but kind of off to the quarter behind.
That side?
No,
Or
like
here?
right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh. Still didn't pop. Woohoo! That's a Snownut. Well, partial, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to get the revs all the way up.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to get donated to and then go to a bigger lot.
Ha. Look at our tire marks. Cool.
Darn soft limiters.
All right.
Now we've got our fuel warning. 29 miles.
It took doing those little bit of revvy bits
Yeah.
in the freaking lot there.
Right. So we'll do a little bit more driving around and then we'll get wrapping things up. As fun as it is to live drive these supercars, there's less to talk about in these kind of live drives compared to like a Cadillac Escalade. We can do the first half hour just around the inside of the car.
Ooh, can you customize it with TuneApp? That's a Moran question.
With Tune app?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not familiar, Moran, sorry. Actually, yeah, we'll go this way. Tell you what, it'd be hard to daily drive this thing and not constantly do that.
probably get a lot of tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. The expense of this car would mostly be in,
Paying for your speeding tickets.
Yeah.
That's fair. And tires.
Yeah, and brakes.
Yeah.
And insurance. And a lot of other things. It's expensive.
It's expensive.
Nathan donated $5 and he says go to a bigger lot.
Hey, was that with the Cash App?
I don't think so.
We need 5 more. Let's see it, guys. $5 more. We will hit it up and spin it around.
How do I know if it was with the Cash App?
Yeah.
It'll say Cash App?
Well, yeah, I would have gotten a notification on my phone.
Got it.
Yep.
Nope, we're halfway there.
What's the glove block? Oh, there's a decent amount of space in the glove box. I was trying to remember.
Little Mazda.
Yeah. It's all blacked out. Some winter wheels. It'd be cool if we could just take this thing off-roading and just see how it does. I mean, the ground clearance wouldn't be great, but other than that.
Right. No, I think it'd be terrible and ruin it like a bunch. The guy that's name is Crispy, but backwards.
Ah, yeah. MCRC.
Yes, IpsyRCXD says, I wish you a nice day. That's
Aw,
so sweet.
Thank you. Look at this. Person can't figure out how to merge.
Right.
Cool. Yeah. He was in early.
Pittsburgh Man says race the Mazda.
I don't think there's anything we've seen today that could be faster than this.
No. Usually there is a decent amount of like Camaros and Challengers that are all like splitter guard up and all that in this part of town, but not today.
Not today.
No.
Plus we'd still be faster than
That's fair. Oh, he said it can be customized by TuneApp Lite. The TuneApp Lite, like a Cobb.
Ah, yes. Okay, and probably get some just stupid power out of that pretty easily.
Yeah. Should we do a 0 to 60 as well? That'd be kind of fun.
I think we've kind of missed the opportunity on that one. I mean, we did quite a few 0 to 60s with the launches.
With the launches, yeah.
Yeah, and
fair.
we're not going to get a very accurate time right now because it's wet and we're on winter tires.
Right, and there's a second person in here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I could totally see just cruise in this car as a daily.
Marty W asks if you have a sim racing rig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a Logitech G27 wheel and an H shifter. Mostly Assetto Corsa and Gran Turismo. Not really a big Forza fan. I do have Project Cars 2 that I want to do more of, but just haven't really gotten into it. Typically we're out actually driving the real cars rather than playing the car games, but I do play for it. Right. Well, we're going to come up to the lot here. If anyone wants to super chat, get us that next $5, we'll spin it around some. If not, we'll just end the stream and Alyssa and I will slide around a bit. There was one
On our own.
Yeah, what did we do?
Screw you guys, man.
There was one live drive where we didn't meet our goal and then we just ended it and then went and did it anyway. I can't remember. I think it was one of the ones where like it was for you to drive. I think we just finished and we're like, all right, you want to drive home? And we were like, sure.
Nathan donated another $5.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do it then.
This church parking lot?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Jesus loves donuts.
Jesus will protect us.
Let's do track all.
That's funny. And you're gonna do that Bose system sound review coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Always will be a sound review, unless it's just a really lame one.
Right.
All right.
This isn't the smoothest lot.
No, it's not.
film a bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's this.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
2 phones and a GoPro.
Nice. Don't get robbed.
I am locked in. Thank you.
Yep.
Can I make gloves as well? Thank you.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna stand somewhere where I'm not gonna get hit. Oh my god. Listen to those turbos. There's a car right here. Did you see that guy?
Yeah, was he excited?
Yeah, he stuck his hand out the window. Was like, yeah. More?
We'll see if we can go find another lot.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of the lot is uneven itself,
Yeah.
and it's a very it's a very open area. I feel like a lot of people would see it, and by a lot of people I mean a lot of cops.
I've got one more in mind that we can do and then wrap things up.
Neat. How much gas do we have? We have 25 miles left?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Doing donuts in front of a church. That's hilarious, Marty says.
If it makes him feel any better, it was behind a church.
Worth the $5. Aw.
Don't worry, we'll do another one to make Nathan's donation worth it.
Ooh, Eric says it says Daily Motor is unavailable on the Cash App, but he's wondering if he typed it wrong.
Well, I don't want to use my phone while driving here, but it should be like the $, which is like for the Cash App, and then I think it's just Daily Motor. I don't think it's any.
No spaces or anything, no capitals.
Oh yeah, no. Make sure you're not doing a space. Sorry, I guess maybe I wasn't clear about that. It's just Daily Motor, one word.
$, Daily Motor.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, would you do this or a fully decked out C63S?
Ooh, who's asking?
Pittsburgh Man.
Probably this. Honestly, like it's just kind of it's cooler. The C63, like, not gonna turn many heads. People are gonna be like, "Oh, great, you bought like a pricey Mercedes."
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I love the C63. It's awesome. It's probably a better daily than this, but I don't know. Go big or go home.
There's our mailman.
It's working late.
It's actually not even our mailman. What lot are you gonna go to?
Another church lot. Surprised my signal's still good around here. Usually it kind of drops off. I don't typically go this way.
Eric says, I just downloaded the app and it was asking me for a username and he didn't realize it.
Ah.
Yeah. Alec is rocking in the sound department, and that is a whopping Bose.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many speakers. Probably like a 9 or a 12 speaker Bose system. There, we were dropping a little bit of signal now. Haven't really listened to it at all. Been too occupied with driving.
Ooh, big bump.
Hopefully our signal's decent here. Watch, we're gonna get a great lot. We got like nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see if it comes up once we pull out into here.
In the open air.
Yeah.
Looks like other people have done.
Yeah.
Alright, we're still, oh, it's, aw. Okay.
Bummer. I mean, it's something.
We're still doing,
Yeah. It's coming back a little bit.
yeah, it's okay for now. We're just testing to see if
How our signal is.
if our signal is gonna hold out here. Because look at this lot. It's big. It's beautiful. It's snow covered.
Yes.
It's ideal. Unmolested.
I think it'll be good enough.
I agree. It hasn't really seemed to stop all that much. I'll keep an eye on the stuff as well.
You want to be inside or outside?
I will be outside.
Okay.
The view from the outside is awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do a few spin arounds and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. And I'll keep both phones out.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you can kind of go over there-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the grass.
Okay, don't be too far away so people can still see.
Okay. Okay.
Go to the middle. I'll go around you.
Okay. He says, in case you guys couldn't hear it, go to the middle and he'll go around me. Okay. Oh God. Good thing we're close to a church. Okay. Signal's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a car that just pulled in the lot. I'm just seeing what they're up to.
Turn around maybe.
Think better.
They're gonna tattle on us.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Don't hit me.
Go a little bit more that way.
Better? Look at that, that's beautiful. I'm dizzy. Grab my gloves, will you?
Is that good?
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was insane.
That's what the GTR is good for on winter tires.
Pittsburgh Man just said, just remember, bent knees when getting hit by a car.
I made it progressively closer to you.
That was really cute how you did that. Look at these perfect tracks, man. Oh my gosh, this is fun. Someone's gonna come in here and be like, whoa.
Neat.
Very, very neat.
Nice camera work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice driving.
Thank you. All right, well, thanks everyone for coming along. Alyssa will check the chat one last time and we'll kind of wrap things up.
Nice. Yas donated $1.99.
Hey, thank you, Yas. We didn't do any horn beeps, but I'm just gonna take that out because I always forget.
Okay. And Nathan says Grandma Kathy is very impressed.
Hey, thank you, Grandma. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
We need to come back here.
Yeah, it's a shame our signal's meh. Maybe your phone would be better. Oh, look at that. It's
we're in the green, so we're okay.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Alyssa and I are gonna get out of here before the cops get called or the hood, either one. And we will see you possibly later this week. We might live drive the Model Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
But if not, we'll do next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we didn't get up to our $100 threshold. Sorry.
Oh. Oh well.
$150 right now, and Alyssa will drift around the lot.
I don't even know how. How do you even do that?
We'll do a drift lesson. So thank you all.
Another hour.
Right. Exactly.
More gas.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. We're Charlie and Alyssa from Daily Motor, and as always,
drive on. I stole it.